Good evening. State lawmakers are calling for changes to Measure 110 and how it regulates drugs in Oregon. Today, Blake Mayfield talked with members of a new committee.
What we're doing as a legislative body is saying, what do we need to do? What kind of investments and policies do we need to make sure that folks have the addiction services that they need, right? How do we get people from crisis into treatment?
Bend Representative Jason Kropf is part of a bipartisan committee created in September to focus on drug addiction and community safety. The committee will consider changes to Measure 110. In November 2020, Oregon voters, by a 17% margin, approved the measure that decriminalizes possession and use of hard drugs in favor of getting people treatment.
You know, having a joint committee like this is highly unusual. It's unusual to have as many committee hearings that we're having outside of the legislative session, and that is part of the urgency that we feel to address this issue.
Senate Majority Leader Kate Lieber of Beaverton is co-chairing the committee, along with Representative Kropf.
And many don't feel safe in their communities, and we're looking across the entire state to make sure that we can make some real change here.
Regular public meetings are planned leading up to the 2024 legislative session, with testimony from law enforcement leaders, treatment providers, and people struggling with addiction.
Myself and Senator Lieber are both former prosecutors. We need to make sure we're doing things to stem the supply side of drugs into our communities.
Senate Minority Leader Tim Kropf of Bend is also on the new committee. In a recent statement, he said Oregon voters were sold a bill of goods with Measure 110. In order to fix it, he recommends recriminalizing dealing, possessing, and publicly using deadly drugs. Steve Gunnels, the current Deschutes County DA, believes users need a criminal penalty attached to citations.
We've had about 1% compliance with those e-violation tickets. I've seen it time and time again. People need to hit rock bottom before they see that they need to get treatment, get help, get clean, and get their lives back in order.
Earlier today, the governor released recommendations for 2024, which included declaring a fentanyl emergency. And Lee, the governor also recommends banning the use of drugs in public.
All right. When's the committee going to meet again?
So the next public meeting is January 10th, and then they'll meet with lawmakers during the legislative session in February.
All right. Thank you very much, Blake.